Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Today, I just want to ask a question. Do you remember when you were younger, either in school or wherever you were, and if you had an assembly or something and a teacher sat right beside you, do you remember how much of your best behavior you were on at that time? Or if the principal sat next to you, or if you were someplace with a bunch of kids and your parent sat next to you? Do you remember how good you would have to be? Like, oh my gosh, I can't get in trouble because they're right beside me and they would find out, they would know. Well, what would you do if God was sitting right next to you? Certain situations that we're in, whether we get angry with somebody and we talk down to them or we're not very nice to them, would it be any different if God was sitting right next to you? Would you speak to that person differently? If God was sitting right next to you in the car and you have a little bit of road rage, that's me, would your road rage be less? Would you say kinder things, or would you say nothing at all? If somebody cut you off or, sped past you or something. Something to think about. But the reality of it is, God's always sitting beside us. He's always beside us. Just because we can't see him doesn't mean he's not there. So those times when somebody makes us angry and we say harsh words, we're saying them with God right next to us. Just because we can't see him doesn't mean he's not there, right? We're driving in the car and we get angry and, we may use a few gestures, or we might have a few choice words for the person in the car in front of us. Guess what? God's right there. God sees and God hears it all, no matter what. Just because we can't see him doesn't mean he's not there. He's always beside us. So something to think about today, in your day, in your week, in your months, in your everyday living. Would you live your life differently if you could see God sitting right next to you? Would you choose your words more wisely? Would you treat people better? Would your life be different?